Do you know when a gorilla loses a fight? Do you know what he loses? His family. You lose your wife and your kids. All of that goes. If you lose a bat, like if you're in a silverback fight and you lose, well, your wife and your kids are now my wife and my kids. And that gorilla has to like just be a nomad, walk off into the jungle. Dead serious. Now, is it technically a loss? I don't know.
And I mean never use sex as a weapon against your husband. And have sex often is probably some of the most extraordinary advice I never got. As a working mom, we get tired, exhausted, overwhelmed. But it is dangerous to neglect our husband's needs.
The score is kept on two levels: fighting and sex. Do you appear to be the kind of man women want to have sex with? If not, you got work to do. If you think your money is going to make her wet, well, there are men with more money than you, and they still can't get the woman they want. I'm saying have them all. Have them all wanting you. Have all the women you want wanting you and pick the ones you want. But when you pick the one you want, do not get one-itis. The worst thing we can do as men is let our ladies become too comfortable. Well, I thought you said ask the questions as it goes on. And ladies know I'm telling the truth.
You can go anywhere to get the lies, but I know you came here to get the truth. Welcome to the Alphasphere. Welcome to the Alphasphere, the only place on the planet that's totally engulfed in positivity and totally submerged in alpha energy. I'm your host, Dr. BOA.
And I mean never use sex as a weapon against your husband. And have sex often is probably some of the most extraordinary advice I never got. As a working mom, we get tired, exhausted, overwhelmed. But it is dangerous to neglect our husband's needs.
Now, I'll say this to y'all. A woman can't neglect your needs if she's into you, because she has a need to fulfill your needs. Fulfilling your needs is her need. She is aroused by your presence.
And I'll explain to you why. Sex is such a huge part of a man's identity. It's the way he emotionally bonds with us. And it's crazy because God wired his body this way. When a man experiences an orgasm, his body releases the bonding hormone, oxytocin, in such extraordinary amounts. I mean, women experience it as well, but men do 400% times more. And so that skin-to-skin contact mixed with an orgasm creates deep connection. And I never just want to be a great mom. I never just want to be killing it in the workplace. But I desired for my husband to find me to be a good lover. Look forward to coming home to me. And through difficult conversations, because I was never taught this kind of stuff, I had to learn how to not look at sex as a chore or another responsibility on my to-do list, but enjoy my husband feeling respected and honored and wanted. Imagine if one day our husband came home and said, "I don't feel like having sex with you." We would be massively offended and hurt. And so men need sex. It's how they came from the factory.
Here's the thing, man. It should never be a chore. If a woman has to be taught that, then she ain't feeling you.
When you're young in a relationship, there are certain games you play, certain things you do, certain energies you allow to permeate. You may do some things that now, as an older man, you look back on and be like, man, I don't know what I was thinking. Or you may accept some things from a woman and be like, man, why did I accept that? I wouldn't dare accept that now. But there are some things that just should never be done. Now, there's a trend with young couples. You know, couples in their early 20s, mid 20s even, they normally cut it out by the time they hit around, their late 20s, of pranking one another in cheating pranks, acting like you're cheating, acting like you're involved in some type of infidelity. And that's cool and it's funny when you're young, because all you have when you're young is raw emotions. Haven't had an opportunity to build any real level of adult respect for either side, and it's the beginning, the foundation of a relationship where these things right here make great memories. But when you get in your 30s, ain't no damn way that you're supposed to be doing this. This is for teenagers. There's no way any successful man should be having to deal with his woman pranking him like she cheating. Because cheating is not a damn game. Infidelity is not a game. It's something that ends relationships. People end up leaving one another. Men end up losing everything that they have. Sometimes women end up losing everything that they have, including their ability to breathe, their ability to see another day. So y'all better stop playing these damn games. But somebody has to tell this to Prince Donnell's wife.
Yo, I need to. Why are you smiling like that? Yo, why are you smiling like that?
Now, why would any woman think that it's okay to do this? You see, the problem with you modern women is that y'all don't have any respect for the identity of your man. You don't understand that some things you don't put on his mind. Some things you don't play about. Some things a real level of respect for a man will prevent you from doing. But we live in a society where women don't have that level of respect for the men, and the men don't know it. You believe that because a woman will allow you to take care of her and sing your praises because you provide for her, sing your praises because you're a wonderful father, sing your praises, that ain't got nothing to do with her. That got something to do with how you were brought up. The people who taught you to do that are the ones you should be looking to impress with those things. Remember you taught me this? Look, I do it. Remember you told me I should do this? Look, I do it. Remember you taught me what a man is? Look, I embrace it. I apply it to my life. Look at how great my life is because I applied the lessons you learned. You go to your teachers and tell them, thank you for teaching me. I appreciate it. You have made a difference in my life. Come look. Come see what your teachings have done. You don't accept no type of secondhand gloating from your wife because that will put you in a position where you will accept these types of things. You men better start putting your foot down because the problem is she does this. Now her followers think it's okay to go do this. Somebody's going to get hurt because of this, because of these pranks, because of people playing, because of people crossing lines, because of Savannah James knocking LeBron's phone out of his hand. Somebody's going to get hurt because not all men are weak like this to allow this to happen. Hey man, my bro do this, we got a problem. We got a problem. Because in my mind, I'm like, hey, where did this come from? This thought right here, hey man, this, because you know how women are. You know how women are. At the very moment anything seems like you might be dealing with another woman, oh man, they all in their feelings. All in their feelings. So the bottom line is, why at this point does a woman start public pranks like this, man? You men are not kings because you don't view yourself as kings. The court gesture comes in for laughter. He's the butt of the jokes. He's the one that she makes fun of. He's the one that she makes people laugh at. If your woman does this, she views you as the court gesture, man. If she views you as a king, you're sitting on a throne with her little throne beside yours, and y'all are watching the court gesture, and she's telling the court gesture, do a flip, jump up, hit yourself in the face with that pie. Go ahead and let that dog bite you. Go do something, and you guys are laughing at it. Your woman never makes you the butt of her jokes if she respects you. Modern women in American society are done as far as being the wife of a king. You're not going to find a queen in America, homie. You might as well hang that up. Am I saying you're going to find a queen somewhere else? I have no damn idea. But I do know that you're not going to find one in America. We'll let the other guys speak about everything else. We'll let them speak about that. All I know is that allowing your woman to disrespect you like this, and you know it's disrespect, look at his response. To cause a man to go through that emotion is disrespect. Why make a man respond to cheating that's not even real? His response is to possible cheating, not a prank. These hoes always playing with a man's emotions. And then talking about they want an emotionally mature man. Well, this is emotional immaturity. Emotional immaturity says I'm going to play with your feelings. Any woman who plays with your feelings, man, she don't give a damn about you, homie. And I know some beta male semi Johnny gonna jump in the comments.
There you go again, BOA. There you go again. Being all in your feelings, Dr. Bill. You supposed to be the alpha done, Dr. Here you will being all sensitive. Boy, you don't want a woman to do nothing. A woman can't slap your phone out your hand. A woman can't play like she cheating on you. A woman can't do none of that, man.
You damn right a woman can't do none of that. There's a position she's supposed to play in my life. And knocking my phone out of my hand and doing cheating pranks on me ain't a part of that position.
What are we doing about this vow renewal? Is it happening?
What we doing about what? Do whatever you want, boo. Cause you the best. Whatever you want to do. I'm not live. I was showing my sweatsuit, the new one for the LeBron 20, but you want to talk about vows, so we could do whatever you want. I would love to do our vows.
Yeah, we can have fun and we can laugh, but not at my expense. You better go find a damn comedy show and get us some tickets to it. We'll go to that. We'll laugh at somebody else. Because when your body changes and you know you ain't fine like you used to be, you know you'll be shattered if I start jonesing you about how your midsection done got out of line. You'll be upset. You'll never get out of your feelings if I start jonesing you about how you got them love handles. If I start jonesing you about how your booty done got flat as a pancake. If I start jonesing you how your tatas, hanging down to your belt line. You don't want to hear none of that. But what if I'm just joking? Man, stop letting your broad play with you. When it come time to pay bills, do you play with her? When it come time to protect, do you play with her? When it come time to parent those kids, do you play with her? When it come time to take the fall so your family can continue to ball, do you play with her? When her body started to go and everything started to hang closer to the floor, do you play with her? No. You try to uplift her. Y'all better get it in your mind that you deserve better than to have a woman playing with your emotions, man. Because once you become emotionally attached to a woman, man, it's a serious situation from there. Emotionally, the situation is serious. It is no longer a game. It is no longer something to play about. It is no longer something to just treat like it's a joke that you can play and wake up the next day and everything's okay. No, a woman who respects you never plays with your emotions, especially causing you to respond to possible infidelity. Do you know the rush of emotion? Do you know the rush of pain, the rush of surprise, the rush of adrenaline, the rush of anger, the rush of all of these things, sadness, gladness, madness, all balled up in one that happens at that time where a man thinks he caught his woman cheating. Man, want to play that game with me? We're going to keep it all the way true. We're going to keep the response all the way true. You're going to cheat on me for play, but I'm going to drop your ass for real. That's why I ain't finna legally marry now one of these women. Because see, something like this, he got to stay and deal with it because he legally married. If he had his own spot, she had her own spot, and they ain't stay together, he could just leave. He could put her ass on ice. See, you can't put your wife on ice when you put yourself in that type of husband life where you got to see her every day and night. I ain't never put myself in that situation. Because when I need to put you on ice, either temporary or permanent, it's just going to be as simple as me deciding I'm going to do it. And this woman right here, if she was my woman, her ass would be put on ice. She'll be put on ice, boy, till she figure out some way, man, to come back to me, man, and show me something so real that it'll give me an incredible thrill. And it's going to take more than the same body that I've been rocking with for all these years, putting my babies in. Don't play with a man's emotion unless you want him to fucking play with yours. Y'all comment down below and let me know what you think about this topic, man. I look forward to hearing what you men have to say. I'm out.
Simps claiming that they pimps, but they not though. Alpha sub, betas down, it's the motto. Suckers claiming to be players, but they not though. Alpha sub, betas down, it's the motto. Tricks acting like they max, but they not though. Alpha sub, betas down, it's the motto. Betas claiming to be alpha, but they not though. Now I'm not gonna tell you, man, that you shouldn't value your woman at all. A woman does have value, but you can't overvalue her and convince yourself that she brings more value to your life than you bring to hers.